Joining us now from Kyiv, NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel, who, wow, your backdrop alone explains the onslaught. The Russian onslaught is definitely in Kyiv. Richard?
Yes, it is getting closer to the center of Kyiv. For the last several days, the Russian assaults have been edging in ever closer to the center of the city. And this strike on an apartment building overnight, and the apartment building is still being cleared. It is still being evacuated. People are going back in to try and collect whatever they can. This is a completely civilian area. It is surrounded by civilian areas. There are no military targets here. At least one person was killed. We saw the body taken away, followed by distraught family members just a short while ago. And going back to what Admiral Stavridis was saying, this is exactly the kind of strategy that Russia is now pursuing, bringing its destructive capability closer and closer to the heart of civilian populated centers. We are now just about 4 miles from the Maidan Square, which is the Times Square, if you will, of Kyiv. And this building was targeted. It was targeted around 5 o'clock in the morning local time. Most people were asleep. Luckily, and I think it's hard to say that there was anything lucky about this attack, but fortunately, many of the people had already left. About half the building was occupied at the time, so there were injuries and at least one death. But this is not the only place in Kyiv that is now under attack. We're on the northern side of the city, and then, of course, this weekend there was that terrible incident in which 2 journalists were shot. One of them, a well-known Brent Renaud, a well-known filmmaker who lost his life in that attack. That was on another northern district on the outskirts of Kyiv.
So, Richard, give us some perspective, if you will, on the Battle of Kyiv. Of course, there are areas that have been attacked and torn to pieces. I'm curious, generally, what percentage of the city is still untouched, unmarked by Russian artillery?
95% or higher is untouched. There has been very little damage in the center of Kyiv, and that's why this strike is important, because we could be at a turning point in this conflict. And President Zelensky said we are now entering a new, much more deadly phase, and this seems to be the face of that deadly phase, where you have apartment buildings that are attacked in the dark of night for no apparent reason. And if you see right behind me, this is one of the main entrances to the building, and that's where the direct strike hit the building. And since it hit the main staircase leading to all the other apartments, it made the evacuation much more dangerous, much more difficult. So this is the phase that we are in right now, where civilian areas are being targeted apparently at will. So often in conflicts that I've covered, there are civilian casualties, but oftentimes it's described as an accident, bad intelligence, collateral damage, to use that awful expression. There was no accident about this. This was a big building hit for no apparent reason other than to kill civilians and frighten the population.
Yeah, and unfortunately, as you say there, it's likely a sign of things to come for all of Kyiv, the past most likely prologue. NBC's Richard Engel, thank you so much for your reporting. Please stay safe. Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.